So I needed to find a sport, so in first grade, I joined a local soccer team. But, after a season, I kind of realized that soccer wasn't really my thing and that I was by far the worst on the team. So, no big deal, I just didn't return the next year. Then next, I joined a small gymnastics class, but I saw a really high-level gymnast break her neck during a stunt. So after a few weeks, I quit that. Then, out of pure desperation, I joined a taekwondo class. I quit that after a day, but that's not important. What's important here is that in 5th grade, I found dance, and I joined with the goal of making magic bells my freshman year of high school. But then, 2 years later, I made my studio's competition team and totally disregarded the magic bells idea and decided to try to make the highest level company at my studio instead. But now, after 5 years of dancing, I don't want to do it anymore. And it's kind of intimidating quitting something that I've been doing for so long to where it's become the norm for me. I go back to the same room, the same days of the week, at the same times after school, year after year. And part of me wants to stay out of loyalty, but frankly, I just don't enjoy it anymore. Which leads me to my theory. The saying, follow your dreams, doesn't mean anything. Okay, so this isn't me saying to give up on every aspiration you've ever had. This is me saying that it's okay to give up on something if it's not what it was when you started it. Let's start here. Are dreams important? If so, why? On the survey I had sent out to the school, 96% of people agreed that yes, dreams are important, but what makes having goals so vital? Here's a response that stood out to me. Life needs structure, and goals create just that. And I totally agree with this. Life needs something to go off of, kind of like a rubric. You need instructions to make the most of what you're given, right? But if so many of us think that dreams are so important, why do we give up on them? 85% of people who took the survey admitted to giving up on a dream at some point in their life, but I'm wondering what drove them to do so. Most responses said that they either realized how impossible or how unrealistic their dream was. But usually, we don't just come to these conclusions by ourselves, right? Usually, we're told by other people. 65% of people who took the survey said that they've been told that their dream is unrealistic or impossible at some point in their life. Which, sometimes you need to listen to people's input. Sometimes you need to listen to the advice and think, is what I'm doing healthy, or is what I'm doing really going to benefit me in the long run? But what do we do when we're told we can't do something? That's when our natural animalistic instinct kicks in. Fight or flight. Here's a picture of Angelina Jolie. You've all heard her name, right? She's kind of a big deal, one of America's greatest actresses. But what if she never became an actress? As a child, Angelina attended her grandfather's funeral and was incredibly displeased with the service. Frankly, she thought she could do better. So, from the time before she was even in high school, Angelina wanted to run her own funeral home, but once she realized that she wanted to pursue acting, that's what she did instead. Next, we have Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey was attending UT as a law major, but once he realized what he wanted to do, he switched his major from law to acting. Last, we have Reese Witherspoon. She was accepted into Stanford as an English Lit major, but after being cast roles in movies Fear and Freeway, she took a little break from her education for filming. She always planned on coming back to her college, but she never did. Now, what do these three people have in common? Yeah, they're actors. Yeah, they're thriving in the field that they've chosen. But what I'm looking for is that these three individuals are living, breathing proof that giving up on your dreams can be beneficial. So, yeah, following your dreams is great, but sometimes unfollowing your dreams can be even better. Thank you.